Okay, so this is the explanation video of what you have to do basically. I made a longer video that you can reference if you need specific questions answered, but this is going to be the quick summary video. So basically right here I have logged into BuzzStream, which is the main website you're going to have to use. Now before you start, there's two Chrome extensions that I need you to get. The first is called Email Hunter, and the second one Email Hunter, and the second one is called the Buzz Marker. Now you have to get BuzzStream, Buzz Marker. You have to get both of them from Chrome. So this is how the Buzz Marker looks, and this is how the Email Hunter looks. Once you have those, now I'll explain what you have to do. So basically, I will be creating different projects, and each project um, so I will be creating different projects. Each project will have its own website list, and basically what you have to do is BuzzStream, what it does automatically sends emails. So the way you do it is you click this and you go to Manage Outreach, and this window comes up, and this is a series of 3 emails that it will automatically send one after another. So you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is click Start Outreach, and I'll show you what happens when you get to that. But first I have to explain something. So each project will have its own list of websites, and each list of website will be divided into 2 lists depending on their tags. So some of the websites here I will tag as blog post. You can see not all of them have it, but some of them have it, and the rest of them won't have the blog post tag. So what you have to do is you click on blog post and you click tag any of these. You click done, and it'll give you yeah, sorry, I'll do that again. So you click blog post, any of these, done, and now all of the websites that are shown have blog post tag, because you filter out the one that don't have blog post. Now the reason you do this is because the ones with the blog post tag, you have to send them the blog post sequence outreach. So you can only do start outreach on this one, the one that says blog post here. And the ones that the ones that don't have, so then you do change from this to none of these tags, and it brings all the websites that have no blog post in their tag, and you send these ones to the one that has no blog post written here, the normal one, just blog, and you do a start outreach there. So that's the first thing you have to know. Each project has 2 types. One is blog post, one is without blog post. You can change that from the filter. You send the blog post ones to only to the blog post sequence, and you send the non-blog post ones, the normal ones, to the normal blog sequence. So each category, once again, each project will have 2 types of sequences. You have to filter the websites and do them only for their correct sequence. Now, another thing, before you do it, you have to prepare the websites. So this is an important step that I didn't talk to you about before, and here's how you do it. So let's start again with the blog post tag. So we click here, blog post, any of these, done, and now you can see these tags here all have blog post. So now it's time to prepare them. So what you do is you open all of these in new window, just hold control and click on all of them, and they will open up in new tabs. Open up all of them, and go to this one here, for example, And now you have to prepare this website. So what you do for the blog post tag one is I will give you a blog post general topic with each list. I will tell you what it is. What you have to do is you have to find a specific post related to that topic on this website. So if my topic was gym food, gym diet, if that was the topic I gave you for the blog post list, you would search up gym diet and you would look at anything that's related to gym diet. So this is not related. It's just talking about it's too cold to function, um, healthy snacks for your pantry. That's not really related. But paleo diet and fitness, that's related. So you visit that. Um, so now what you do is once you find a post that is related to the general post that I give you, you click on the buzz marker app here. You click this pencil edit button and you go down to these two things, blog post name and blog post topic. In the blog post name, you just write the blog post name. You can copy and paste it or write it. And in the blog post topic, you just figure out what the topic is and just write it in your own words. So like this is paleo diet for fitness lovers. So you just write something related. So when you're done that, you click save, close it, and you do the same thing for the next one. You search gym diet, search it, and it's taking some time. So here it is. So here again, benefits of a paleo diet. In any one of these is fine as long as it's related to the blog post topic that I gave you. You click it and you click buzz marker and you click the pencil and you replace it with this. That's the name of the post, and the topic is usually very similar to the name. So the benefits of a paleo diet. Again, you save it. Then basically you do the same for all of them, as many as you can. Sometimes you won't find a post that's directly related. Just find something that's closely related. So if you don't find something that's related to a gym diet, for example, you can just do something about a diet or just gym or just health or just fitness. Yeah, sometimes you won't always find the exact same kind of blog post in every website. So once you do that for all of these sites, then for all of them, then you've prepared them. Then you can click this all sites and you can do start outreach. And then you only do it for this one blog post. You click start outreach. Now what this does is the blog post name and blog post topic that you put in earlier using the buzz marker for all the websites when you're preparing, this automatically takes that information and fills it in the appropriate places. Because when I made this email, I wrote like this here, blog post name, and I wrote blog post topic. Yeah, when I earlier made this email, I wrote these things here because this tells the BuzzStream website to automatically look for this information and fill it in. That's why it's important to do the preparation before you do the outreach, because it fills in this information for each website and it makes it more personal, and it makes it more likely that they will reply. So you do that, and also one of the things, another one of the same kind of things as the blog post topic and blog post name is a first name. Again, This is done to basically make the email more personal. And if BuzzStream finds a first name automatically, then it will fill it in and you will just see the first name. If it doesn't, it will give you some kind of error in red. So for example, if I just go, I'll show you. Okay, so here's an example. As you can see, it gives you this red warning. It might give it to you on top of the screen or the side somewhere, depends on your computer, but basically it says following fields are empty, first name. So usually here it enters the first name if it finds it, like Jessica or Amy or whatever, because this is where I put first name when I was writing the template. But when it doesn't find it, it leaves it empty and it gives you this error. So in this case, what you need to do is you need to find the first name yourself. So how does that happen? There's several ways to do it. One of the ways is you go to their site. Um, okay, the first most important way is you can look at their emails, and sometimes the name is in the email. For example, say Jonathan at littlehimalaya.co.uk, or where it'll say Michael at littlehimalaya.co.uk, or Amy at littlehimalaya. In that case, you just take it from the email that you're sending the email to, and you put that in here. Hi, Amy. And anywhere else, if it was written first name, you backspace that and put the first name yourself. If you can't find it in the email, you can go to their contact us page or their about page, about us, because sometimes they write in the contacts their name. So in this case, it's not in the contacts either, as you can see. And about us, it's not in this one. Yeah, it's not this one and this one. So let me see. So here, so we found the first name. So the founder of our salt cave, and his name is Richard Simmons. So in this case, you go back here and you put in Richard here, wherever there is a first name needed. Usually it's going to be right after the hi, and anywhere else, if it was meant to be, uh, you can put it there, and you will know where it is because in the original template, in the sequence page, when you look at the template, it's going to show you. But anyway, so what you do is you put the first name there, and the first name should be of the person who is basically the owner of the site, or like someone, you know, the creator or something. So to recap, when the first name is not there, you have to try to find it, and the way you do it is from the email, about us page, from the contact page, or so yeah, that's basically how you find the first name. And sometimes you won't be able to find the name of the site owner at all, and basically in that case you just leave it empty and you ignore the red here and you click start sequence anyway if you can't find the name at all. So once you do start sequence, it should automatically take you to the next one. So I'll just do a, because I don't actually want to send him the email because it might think it's spam. But so if I do start sequence now, um, just make up an email. So you made up this email, you click start sequence, and as you can see, this says Little Himalaya Co. Look, it's taken us to the next website automatically. Then again, you do the same thing. The blog post name and the blog post topic should be automatically filled. All you have to do is make sure the first name is there. If it's not, you go look for it and you put it in there. If you can't find it, you leave it blank. Then you do start sequence. It'll take you to the next one, and yeah. So basically, that's for all the ones that have email. So this is only talking about ones that actually have an email here. Now, a lot of them won't have email. So if you look here, for example, if you look here, for example, you see all this letter. This letter means of the email is an email that was found, discovered contact info. It means that an email was found. So you go here, you go, it's found. But look here, there's no letter in this one. It only has Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. This one also has no email. None of these here have email, right? So how do you send to them? Because when you click this and you go manage outreach, and remember that we tag this from blog post here. So you go to the blog post one here, and in this one here, for example, we have her name. Because, oh yeah, that's the other thing I told you. One other place you can find the name is sometimes it's just in the website itself, Lauren Conrad. So her name is clearly Lauren. So that's her name, Lauren, and in her case, there is no email here. So now, just like you went to find the name, you now have to find the email. And that's what the Email Hunter app is for. Because what this does is it searches up all the emails on that page. So see here it says page emails. So it detects no emails on this page. So once again, emails usually you can find them in contact or about page. So no email here, no email here. So a lot of them, if they can't find the email, you won't be able to find the email. And that's okay. So what you do in this case is you go to the contact page, and they will usually have some kind of contact. They usually have some kind of contact form. So here, so you see this contact? They got a contact form. So in this case, you just copy and paste the email from here um, into the contact form. So this, copy this, post it here, paste it here. I'm not going to do it now, but just giving you an example. The name that you should put here is Eddie Gilani. And the email you should put here is info@ saltlampshop.com.au, and website is https www.thesaltlampshop.com.au. So this is always what you use. It's also going to be in here, the name, the email, and the website, but you put it like this: https www.saltlampshop.com.au. So you put that, you copy the subject. If it asks for the subject, you copy the subject and you copy the message, and then you have to pick, sometimes you have to pick who you're going to send it to. So send it to someone who is related to marketing or collaboration or something. So the closest thing would be not recipes, not technical support, submissions, because basically we're offering to submit our post in order to get a link back from them. So you go to submissions. What you want to look for is submissions, marketing, collaboration, media. Those are the kind of departments you want to look for. So you submit it to them. If they don't have it, if they don't have this who you want to submit to, it's okay. Just leave it. You post your message and you just send. And then when you send it, so because you couldn't click start outreach here because it says specify a to recipient, so specify email, but you couldn't find the email, so you couldn't do it here. So once you do it manually from the website, to skip this here, you click remove. So there you get, there it is going to skip it and it's going to go to the next website. Again, you do the same thing. If it has a email, it's good. You select the email, check for the name is there. Then you send blog post and topic should be there since you prepared it before. everything is there, everything is good. You send it, you go to the next one. If the name is missing, if you looked on the website, there's no name anywhere, you just leave it blank. And if the email is missing, there's no email on the website anywhere, then um, you use their own contact form to submit it directly from their website, and you click remove to skip it. And remember, the buzz marker tool here is used to prepare the websites for the outreach. So you can add the blog post topic, blog post name here after you search for the post. And the email hunter app is used to find emails on the page if there are any, because sometimes BuzzStream doesn't pick up the email, so you have to use this. But if the so that's what you do for each list. And now remember that each project has two types of sites, the blog post one and the normal one, the non-blog post one. And the way you do it, again, just remind you, is through the filter. So to change it, you go from any of these to none of these tags. Click done, and as you can see here, now in the tag section, all of these websites are the ones that did not have blog post as a tag. So now what do you do with this list? The same thing. You prep these ones, just like those ones, with the buzz marker. But this time, instead of searching for a related blog post and putting in a blog post name and topic, this time you just enter a general blog topic. So you just look at the website in front of you, what it is about, and you just write the blog topic. So the blog topic here is vegan, free form, eco, so organic and vegan diet or something. So that would be what I put as the blog topic here. You click save, and then you do it the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And once you have done all of these, then again, you click all of them, click outreach, manage outreach, and you go to this time you don't go to blog post one, you don't click on this one. This time you just go to the normal blog one, because remember, we removed the blog post one. We did them separately before. So now you just go to the blog one, start, and the same thing. In this one, instead of writing the blog post name and topic automatically, it's automatically going to fill in the blog topic that you saved earlier for each website. However, you still have to figure out the name, and the same problem exists for this. Sometimes for these websites also the name won't happen. So in this case, again, you have to go to their website and figure out their name and put their name there. And if you can't find the name, you leave it blank. And same thing for the emails. So these ones are exactly the same as the other ones, except for one difference, which is basically instead of doing blog posts, you outreach them with just blog. So that's very important. So the ones that are filtered for blog post tags, you start them on blog post outreach here, and you do it one by one. Or the ones that you prepared without the blog post tag, the list that is just normal, you start it here. You do it. You start it in this one here, basically. And in both of these cases, sometimes they won't have the email. Sometimes or many times they won't have the first name, which you have to go and find and do it. And many times also they won't have the email. And many times you will have to manually go to the website and copy and paste the email from there into their contact form and send it. And one of the ways you can tell by which ones have email or not is they have this letter here. So the ones without the letter, you know they won't have an email. So that's basically what you have to do. So I will provide, to sum it up, the projects, by the way, you access them here. So I will make different projects. I'll just delete this one for now, but yep. So the name of the project will come here. So in this case, let's see, so the salt lamp outreach, so these are two different projects. So click this one, and in each project it will have its own list, and in each list there will be websites that are tagged here. There will be two types, the normal blogs and the ones with a blog post tag, and you have to do a different kind of outreach, different sequence for each of those. Or this one I haven't finished yet, but you saw the example in the old one. So you have to do you have to filter the results first to the blog post, prepare them, then do the outreach, then make sure that first names and emails are there. When the emails are not there, then you go and do it manually, and then you click remove like I showed you before to skip that one, and it goes to the next one. Then you do that and you do that and you do all of them, and then you come back here and then you filter for the non-blog post ones, and you prepare those. But in those ones, instead of adding blog post name and topic, you just enter the blog topic, which was the last third one, and you're gonna go to outreach and you use the normal blog one here, and again you go through one by one and you fill in you look for the names, you fill them in if there hasn't done it. If there's no name, you leave it blank. Uh, then you look for if there's no email, you look for the email and try to send it. If there's no email at all, then you use the website's own contact form and click remove. And sometimes they won't have any way to contact the website at all. It won't have an email or a contact form or anything. In that case, also you just click remove and you click skip. And yeah, so you have to do this for each project, the two types of websites in each project, blog post and just normal ones without blog post. And that's basically all you have to do. So I will provide the projects. I will give you the list. I will add the blog post tags, so I will divide the list appropriately. All you have to do is prepare them, fill in the names, emails, and stuff like I showed you, and start the outreach. And yeah, so that's basically it.